Hi, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I buy soap in bulk. Now I buy soap in blocks such as this. This is a 1 pound block of soap from places that sell soap making supplies, and what I shop for would be called a melt and pour soap base. Now these are things that crafters might buy. They'll get the melt and pour soap bases, they'll cut them up, they'll melt them down, they'll add essential oils and creams and what have you to it to make the soap their own, and then they'll pour them into molds and allow them to harden up and wrap them up and sell them as their own soaps, which is fine because they do something with them to make them unique and their own. But anybody can buy from these places. And you can buy in whatever quantity you want, from a 1 pound bar on up to, I've seen as much as 50 pounds at a time. Now that's more than I would want to deal with, but hey, if you want to buy for a lifetime, there you go. The thing about these places is you can find a greater variety of soap bases on them than you can find in the grocery store, and oftentimes it's cheaper per 4 ounces, which is the size of a typical bar of soap, cheaper there than in the grocery store. Not always, but oftentimes it is, and the greater variety is what really excites me about it. Some of the things you'll find not only will be this white bar of soap, which I buy because my husband likes it, but I've got clear soap, which I really like, and this is made with organic oils, so I really like that. You'll find soap made with shea butter, goat's milk, aloe vera gel, olive oil, shaving. They even have a shaving soap that foams up a lot and you can shave with. It's really pretty cool. Hemp oil, honey, and oatmeal. And these are things that you often cannot find in the typical store that you shop in. Maybe you'll see it in a high-end store and you'll pay a lot of money for them, more than you'll pay when you buy them in bulk online. Most of them do charge for shipping, but if you just buy one 1 pound block of soap, you're going to pay a relatively large amount for that shipping. If you buy 2, the shipping is going to go up, but it's not going to double. So it's going to decrease the cost per 4 ounces of soap. And so the more you buy, the less it's going to cost you per 4 ounces of soap. So I love buying from them, and I like using the 1 pound bars. I've seen them in 1 pound bars, 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pound increments, and 25 pounds, even up to 50 pounds of soap at a time. That's a lot of soap to deal with. I might buy 6, 8, or 10 1 pound bars at a time, and that'll last us for a long time. It's just me and my husband. Now stay with me because I want to show you how to work with this, how to cut it up and make 4 ounce bars very, very easily, and how to store it. Now these 1 pound blocks, and probably a lot of the others as well, come in just a thin plastic wrap, as you can see, and I've unwrapped this. This is my clear soap made with organic oils. All you have to do to have your own bar of soap out of this is to unwrap it, put it on a cutting board, and make 3 slices across. And it is not hard. There's 1, so I've cut it in half, and then you're going to cut each half in half so that you have 4 pieces of soap out of it. You can keep it as simple as that, just as simple as that, and now I have 4 nice bars of soap that you can see. It just fits in my hand just really well. To store it, you do want to store this in an airtight container. Some of these will tend to what they call sweat, and it will attract water, and it will form some little beads of water on it. Some of them are a low sweat variety. So the best thing to do, and if it sweats, it's not the end of the world, but the best thing to do is to just store it in an airtight container like this, put the lid on there, and you've got soap whenever you want soap whenever you need it. If you really want to get fancy, you can do something like a soap maker would do, and invest, and I say invest because these things are really not very cheap, in silicone soap making molds. And this is only a 1 ounce, and so you can melt this stuff down, and I can do another video on how to do that. But you just melt it down and you just pour it into your mold. You allow it to harden up, and then you turn it over, and you just pop it out, and it's that simple. And this is an example of 4 ounce bars of soap. And so you can see, you can get very fancy with these things if you want to. But just to keep it very, very simple, all you need to do is cut it up into the sizes you want. If you want a smaller soap, like a hand soap for the bathroom sink or the kitchen sink, you could take this bar and just cut it in half like that. Just cut it in half. And then you'll have a much smaller bar that you can use just for a hand soap. It's that easy, and it does help to save some money. Now, if you want to get fancy and more particular on how you store the soap, you can wrap each bar up in plastic wrap if you want, and that will also help to keep it from attracting moisture. But as long as it's in a plastic tub of some sort, it should be fine. I've had no issues. If you have questions, comments about this, something that I've left out, let me know in the comments section below. If I can answer a question, I certainly will. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. I hope this helps. Have a great day.